Alrighty, here we go. We got a match coming on with CSUN versus CP SLO. Everyone ready and waiting in the lobby. We're going to go ahead and take a few minutes uh, just to get them in game, see what's going on with them. Today's map, we got Ascent, it looks like. And really interesting thing about Ascent is the picks. I feel like Ascent is going to really bring us some interesting picks with the Sova. We'll see if each team will or will not pick that. He's a really heavily picked character up in the pro scene. You guys know that he is holding B main most often in the time. He can arrow right through our B main, and Sova. He's going to X-ray hack and give information to your team. And the best part about Sova is his ability to wallbang. And so putting that all together, he's almost a must pick for coordinated teams. So as we're seeing, our two college teams come together here, we're really excited to see that because it's not something you get a lot of in solo queue, right? We're also going to need a lot of smokers. If we're going to, on the side of CSUN, from what I've seen out of them, they really only like to run, at least their varsity team, just the Omen. But we're going to be seeing what they run if they change it up at any point this evening. What I'm really worried about, though, is duelists. We've seen this trend of double duelists recently. Most often with, I would say, Phoenix Jet, but with the recent Jet nerfs, we might be seeing less of her. I think in some of the recent matches, we have been seeing a little bit less of her. But it can be a little bit scary because a shift like that in our patch notes can easily change what our team comps are looking like. We might end up actually with double Sentinel here on this map. I do know Bench does love his Killjoy, does love his Cypher. He's really great and holds down the fort whenever he needs to. But we don't know if he's going to get a partner in crime with that, right? So we really want to watch out for what we're going to be drafting. And here we go in game. We see us loading into Ascent. Let's see what we end up picking for the characters. So for a few seconds, let's see. Yeah, so Jason's or Bench's partner in crime. It's going to be a little bit difficult if he doesn't get that right, because in Ascent, if you're not really taking mid, you're going to have a little bit of a harsh time. Now, I would say that Ascent is a little bit more attack-sided when you're coming in from when you're looking to take mid control, but it can go either way if, again, the attacking side has enough smokers, enough line of sight denial, and enough utility to push the person on cat coming out of tree room back into I would say back towards the A site, right? So if we can see that out of the attack side, then our mid here in Ascent will be pretty open for the attacking team. But otherwise, defense is gonna have a rough time if they're not running any Sentinel, if they're not running the Viper, if they're not getting anything to really just deny. Rito, I've seen in the chat we got Rito Games will carry. We do know that Rito Games is huge player for CSUN. He is absolutely insane. But we got to also watch out for our boy Poised. He really brought CSUN back in their last match, I believe, on, was it Monday or Wednesday? He really brought CSUN into the tie, and then I believe it was a 15-13, brought in a clutch with his raise. Absolutely insane guy. All right, we're finally into the match. We'll see him. First round is pistol round, so if you guys don't know, we're going to always have the first and perhaps the second round on each half start with pistols, right? No one has any money. No one has earned anything. Everyone starts with 800 credits. So we're going to have to see how everyone splits it up. All right, so I'm looking at all right, now we're seeing CSUN side, Fiesta Nino. I see him. All right, so we got the Jet, the Reyna. Very interesting picks. So we did end up with the Jet. I do know that Reyna is a very popular pick for CSUN, so that makes sense. We do end up having that Omen smoke, just as predicted, and Sova is on both sides. Perfect. Phoenix we got on the side of CP Slow. All right. Let's see how CSUN enters this first round. They're running up through B main, walking it up, but what they don't know is that the Killjoy traps and the mollies are right up there. So as soon as they get spotted, they might just get popped out and forced out. Sova's enemy Sova on CP Slow looking down mid, sees nothing, immediately pulls off. Fiesta Nino goes in, gets a frenzied kill. He's on a frenzy. He's going to go push through into C3. He sees Brimstone. Oh, a little bit of a unfortunate fight right there. We got CP Slow coming in for the retake. Someone's in that corner on the left side. Cheeks gets his cheek slapped. Ooh, that's really unfortunate. We're on bench right now. It's 3v1 in the favor of CSUN. Fruitloid takes him out, but bench returns the favor. Okay, really great stuff out from the side of CSUN. They came in really smooth. They held the site down. I really feel like, was it the Jet? Jet on CSUN really kind of overextended into that Brimstone, but it definitely was a fight he could have taken. Just one of those times where, you know, totally gets out of hand. So regardless, beautiful play out of CSUN. Let's see what's going on. I got a question from Marvin's room. Oh, do I know how good Rito Games is? I believe he's Radiant. I believe he is Radiant. First game here, Kudo is CP Slow versus CSUN. I believe CSUN Black versus CP Slow Green. Fiesta Nino enters through B main. We have another B main push. He goes in, gets his revenge on Brimstone from the last round. He is in. It's 3v5. CSUN is in favor. Cheeks gets picked off out of market again. Poise really making work with his Reyna. Juice is here sitting with the sawed off. I don't think he's in a great position. He can be seen. He's already been heard. The flash is out. They should know where he is. B main is taken out by Fiesta Nino. And he's going to keep by Sova, and Sova still gets it even when full flash. Absolutely insane. Great trigger discipline. Great movement by CSUN all around the map. They really locked down that B site. Makes you wonder if they're going to predominantly take it this game on their attack side. But right now, it looks like they're actually walking towards A. We're going to see what's going on there. All right. And it looks like it's a full stack A. They're not sending anyone through that ramp side. And oh my God, CP Slow Green, if you guys are checking out that minimap, they are full stacking the B. They're not even considering a swap up. As if Phoenix peeks out and gets picked off, the site is free. This is very, very dangerous. And here we go into the round. Phoenix hears them. He's smoked off. You see CP Slow running through their spawn. They're running for their lives trying to get to that retake. But it's too late. CSUN's already on site. They open the door back up, though. Very interesting. Phoenix pops out. Oh, very dangerous positioning. There goes bench. But Poise takes revenge. Oh, but we're on the side. What an ult from Fiesta Nino. I didn't even hear it at the beginning of the round. He goes ahead and takes 2 out from CP Slow Green. Sova's the last one standing, but not for long. Monkey Man! Monkey Man! Monkey Man takes the last round. For anyone who doesn't know, we have the monkey movement, bro. Monkey movement. All right, he's a huge cornerstone player of CSUN. Don't sleep on our Monkey Man. All right, I'm not a biased caster, I swear. CSUN could probably handle C9. You're absolutely right. I'm going to be wearing a CSUN jersey by the end of next week. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on the minimap. All right, so we're seeing another A main lineup, full stack. No one going. Doesn't look like CSUN has any intent to go to the catwalk. We're having a double stack on A. Phoenix is holding close again. He's going to molly it off, try to stop the instant push. Stova's there too. A lot of info is going out from the Stova's on either side. Phoenix, that is not how you pop a flash out of A main. All right, he gets picked. Monkey Man gets a pick off of Sova. And it's 3v5 yet again. It seems that CP Slow is struggling to hold the site. Monkey Man is up in his smoke, sees Bivma come in, and guns him down. Oh my God. Oh, but Cheeks sees a roaming Fiesta Nino as prey. Oh, goes for the ult, doesn't look at the corner for window. Poise takes the kill. Oh, Salty Boy takes the kill off of Rito Games, the sawed off. I bet he doesn't feel too good about that one, but it happens. It happens. Oh, Monkey Man with the triple kill this round. What can I tell you? He is going apes. All right, let's see. With a 4-0 CSUN lead, this is kind of interesting to see. I personally would say that Ascent is a little bit more defense-sided. And with the Killjoy on the side of CP Slow Green, you're really I would really be thinking that, you know, they should be holding a lot better. But at the end of the day, really, the last 2 rounds were A pushes, so fair enough. All right, we see another B stack, it seems like. 3B, 1 mid on the side of CP Slow Green. But a B stack from CSUN, they have no idea. They're pushing into a full team. They're getting slowed off. Jet goes in, no remorse. Oh, gets kicked out of that corner, and Brimstone ults his own teammate? That's interesting. All right. Well, it happens, you know, miscommunication. We're not going to talk about it. But CSUN has already rotated off with the intention to go A, and CP Slow Green is kind of stuck around roaming in their spawn. They over-rotated, none of them taking mid, watching it, right? So that, because no one on CP Slow Green, right, it's over on A, because he didn't go mid to watch everything, he kind of allowed CSUN to free rotate off of B main, right? So you guys gotta realize the importance of playing the map, right? You shouldn't just all be rushing to retake the site. At this point in time, it's 4v1. CP Slow Green just has the Brimstone. It looks like he's going for the save. Smart play here. Their econ probably isn't all too good right now, so they're going to need the extra gun. Let's see how he does. Monkey Man's coming in. Monkey Man does not get it. You know, he just has too little health to go for the chase. But we have Poise coming up behind him and still gets shot. He's going to kill the entire team. No, he is not. The Stinger from bench is going to take him out. All right, not great, not bad. I think CSUN could have saved some lives there, but their economy should be pretty good. I mean, when you win 4 or 5 rounds in a row, it's a strong economy. Yeah, here we go. We can see they're already anywhere between from 6K to almost max. Yeah, they got nothing to worry about, honestly. All right, so now we're looking at a triple stack A. CSUN is looking at an A push. Let's see how this goes. Cheeks is very excited, really wants to peek out B main here, really wants to swing it. Gets flashed by his own Phoenix. No communication, it seems like, but 2 are pinned. 2 CSUN members got pinned by the ult orb, killed off by Cheeks. Beautiful play. Kills a third one, flicking to them. And so now it's 2v3. It's still winnable. We got that Killjoy ult on the map, but it doesn't quite cover that very backside of a site. It's going to be a little bit difficult to enter here. Reyna needs to make a play if anything's going to happen, or they need to walk off their flank. Killjoy is on the enemy. Killjoy Bivna is on their flank. We're going to have to see if CSUN notices or thinks that it's going to happen. Salty Boy is cut off from tree room. The garage door is down. All right, so that's one less thing to CSUN needs to worry about. But he breaks it down. Hayes kills one. Bench kills the other. Immediate 2v1. Great trades. Holy, Stinger's looking kind of broken. Bivnog gives off his position. He's B main. Poise takes him out. Triple kill from Poise. Huge recovery from him that round. But another great ultimate coming out from bench. I think that really zoned off any possibility of CP Slow really regaining control of that site. So that's really good stuff. We're going to see all of CSUN moving towards B main. And a full stack from CP Slow Green on B? Okay. So this might be a full 5v5 going on. Very interesting. No util from Killjoy has been dropped on A. This is really important, right? So again, we're going to see that if CSUN decides to go through mid like they're doing right now, they will have no clue. All right, except for the giant loud footsteps, right? So bench is going in. Market hears them. CP Slow players on CT can hear them. Monkey Man comes in, gets killed immediately by Bivnock. Fuklid with his ult kills bench. Double shotgun kill by Juke. He's really going ham with that auto shotty. Last one left we got is Fiesto Nino. And he is out of there. Great stuff by Juice. All right, he's had some little bit of odd flashes, a little bit of strange plays here, but he really brought himself back on that one. Looking at the scoreboard, wow, Poise is really popping off. Already in the double digits, 7 rounds in, 6-1 game. CSUN is still good on their economy. So is, oh my God, so is CP Slow. This is a good point in time where or really essential point in time where if CP Slow can take another round here, they can take momentum. All right, CSUN may have had a 6-round streak, but the economy is in a place where they can really pull it out. Cheeks on 2 health, very dangerous peak, but the monkey ult gets 2. They weren't even paying attention to what was going on with the enemy ultimates. That is unfortunate. CSUN is still hard pushing. They're really going brute force mentality here. We see Fuklid trying to hold, regain, retake from Market, but it's not working out for him. Oh, a beautiful dash and drop by Fiesto Nino. Really tough on the on CP Slow Green. Something's going on. I think CP Slow Green isn't... All right, so if we look at the board, right, KD-wise, they're not that far off. What's really happening is just in the play-by-play, in the chaos of what is going on, I feel like they're kind of losing themselves, and they're not able to effectively slow down the push that CSUN is really dishing. Right? They got smokes, they got mollies, but CSUN is really able to rotate and manipulate every piece of utility that they see, whether it be to go around it or go straight through. All right, so let's see. Juice coming in with the op on grass. He's holding a very nice, I wouldn't say the best angle, but a very good angle to see them crossing. He's going to be able to retreat, but Omen smokes it off. Monkey Man in. Oh, I hope that barrel of the op doesn't give him away. Juice does not see. Poise walk right past him. Poise is just straight through. He's going to break and kill Joe and get killed by Juice. Oh, what a really unfortunate timing right there on the sides of both teams. But really, it works out in favor of CSUN because they get that free kill. And knowing where that Phoenix is allows Monkey Man to kill him. They know where Fuclid is now. Monkey Man goes for the kill, getting a 2-piece that round. Amazing plays all around. We're going to see, I think, a lot of stuff going with the line of sight denial with Omen pick, right? The whole point of controllers is to just get rid of every possibility. And right there was the perfect example. Now, unfortunately, it worked against Poise as well, right? Poise and the Poise and Juice walked straight past each other just like that. They didn't even bother to look. No one even thought twice, right? So we just got both teams have to be careful for that in the future. But it worked out. Let's see. We got a mid play by Fiesto Nino. So we got a double mid, Fiesto Nino and Monkey Man. No one's holding mid on the side of CP Slow Green. They're actually poking out. Oh, Juice is. I take my words back. But his ult gets taken out, but he's not without dealing great damage to Monkey Man, right? So he's one shot away from dying. Unfortunately, CSUN takes a double trade. For some reason, Juice re-peaks after having seen the entirety, or at least 2 to 3 players with CSUN in mid, right? Oh, Salty Boy is spotted by Fiesto Nino here. Gets spotted by an arrow. Bench finishes him up. We got the last 2 CP Slow Green players, one in CT and one still on A site. We're going to see how they retake and how they play. Monkey Man goes ahead and kills Killjoy, who peeks out on that corner. Just a little bit of unlucky timing there. Not a wide enough swing, I would say. And Fruclid is all alone with his auto shotty. If you can get behind that double stack barrel, but unfortunately not in time. If you got behind that double stack barrel, Rito Games would not have been able to see him there, right? And I think he still would have been in pretty good shotgun range. But unfortunately, the position he was in opened him up to Rito Games' line of sight. He's taken out. All right, here we go, bringing ourselves into our 11th round. All right, we got huge lead on the side of CSUN economy-wise, right? So we're gonna see we're seeing right now that CP Slow is going for a half buy. They're still playing off and off with Cheeks. And we're going to see how this ends up on their 12th round, right? So what's really important is the setup for the 12th round and how their econ is going. Cheeks goes for that instant peak, but unfortunately gets taken out by Fiesto Nino immediately. And when Fiesto Nino gets a little bit thirsty and kill hungry, Bivna says, nah, you need to sit down. Puts him down. Monkey Man, however, returns the favor. He's not a big fan of his monkey stands getting taken out. Salty goes into around with the auto shotty. But the Stinger proves itself yet again. Poise on the Stinger is a force to be reckoned with. That's the theme we've seen in this game. That's a theme we've seen in a lot of other matches that CSUN has played. Rito Games, Odin's down 2 plays for a 2-piece. And again, that's the big thing about Sova on this map right now. Obviously, those weren't wallbang kills. He didn't shoot anyone through the wall. But Sova often takes high penetration guns. So we got the Deagle, the Guardian, not necessarily Op, although the Op is a high penetration gun, but the Odin and the Ares, right? Those are guns that are in Sova's arsenal on this map, and any map that he can abuse the wallbang mechanic, right? Chat is popping off with a lot of Rito Games copy pastas. Beautiful. Mwah. We love to see the support for our players, all 10 of them. All right, CSUN's playing around the mid and B main yet again. They really are finding some comfort with these plays. Poise This man doesn't buy rifles. He just does not. He doesn't need them. He doesn't want them. He doesn't want them. He doesn't. He's gonna go in, push into CT. Now, very important point that very important point here. Brooklyn backs off, right? Backs off to save himself, right? He knows Reyna's ulted, and then he can re-peek at a later time. Now, I believe he does get a pick there. Luckily, CSUN comes into the trade. Very smart play by CSUN. But it was very wise of Brooklyn to actually pull off, right, and just give. Sometimes you want to give the room and wait for the retake, especially when he had that ult there. And the round ends. We got an 11th round for CSUN. We're 11-1. All right, this is looking harsh for CP Slow Green, but they really can make it back. They need to get their heads in the game, and they need to not allow themselves to fall into the mental trap, right? So it's really easy, guys, to feel great when you're winning. It's really easy to go to feel like you're the shit, that you're doing amazing, that you're a top player, right? When you're in a round 11-1, right? But the reality is you can still make it back when you're behind, and you have to have the mentality for it. Okay? These guys, they're not far behind. They just need to coordinate a little bit more, calm a little bit more, call those flashes. We saw, like, for example, just a little bit earlier with some odd util placements. We need to be seeing on the side of CP Slow Green a lot more thought in the pre-round, right? Once you're in the round, everything's chaos. We saw that in a lot of B main pushes. CSUN gave CP Slow no room to breathe. And what we need for CP Slow is for them to do the same thing. All right, we got a 1-for-1 pick as Bench pushed up the mid, goes for a pick on Juice, and Bivnot takes the trade. So we got 4-for-4, but what they don't know is Fiesta Nino is also there with his frenzy. Fiesta Nino is looking at the wrong place, the wrong time, but he still takes 2. He still takes 2, and Monkey Man goes ahead and finishes the round, coming in from the A main push. Do you see? That's the thing where, again, CP Slow just stood there and got caught, right? You can't be so scared and then do nothing. Okay. They have a really great lineup. They have a really great lineup of players. They have a really great team comp. Their team comp and CSUN's team comp is not all too different, right? The functions of Phoenix replaces the functions of Reyna. The functions of Omen and Brimstone are interchangeable. It's just that they're not confident in themselves right now. That's what I'm feeling out of this team. But they are a good team. They really should be. Now, CSUN again is going to hold the B main, go in, dash out of Cheeks, scores him 2 kills with the auto shotty. Beautifully done. But Fiesta Nino goes ahead and returns the favor on Cheeks, jumps up, and he does the floating auto shotty. Not a fan favorite of most players, to be honest. It does not feel great when you get auto shotty in the face. Poise is going to go ahead and finish it off as he pushes in. So Crooklyd, they knew he was in there. If Fiesta Nino wasn't going to get it, it was Poise. Very great game overall. Very exciting game. And honestly, made me feel like a better player, honestly. Seeing the plays that CSUN made, and seeing the struggle out of CP Slow Green, right? We can learn from the good plays of CSUN, but even where CP Slow really took a hit. And I think overall, just a great game. And congratulations to CSUN. I mean, not a biased caster, I promise. But yeah. Monkey Man. Can we get Monkey Man's in the chat from our Monkey stands, please? And our Rito Games. In Rito Games, in math, he's our solution. In history, he's our king. Come on, let's get it out there for CSUN. Good hype. Good hypes in the chat. Better luck next time, CP Slow. And I wish everyone luck in the rest of the tournament.